It's Monday, and yeah, so I'm just wearing sweatpants and an Abercrombie sweater, so, because I feel lazy today, because, it's Monday, you don't really want to dress up, like, I actually am wearing my pajamas under these clothes, like, how lazy is that? Considering these clothes are, like, comfy enough, and then put your even comfier clothes underneath. I'm just waiting for my mom and watching, I don't even know what this is, some like action cartoon. I don't know, I'm just watching it to keep myself entertained until I have to go to school. But yeah, I didn't really have a good sleep last night. I kind of like had a little trouble falling asleep. I mean, I had to edit yesterday's vlog, and yeah, there was a lot of editing to do because I talked way too much. And I realized that I hadn't turned the camera off for one clip. So there's this like one clip that was like, it seemed like 2 hours long, and I had to shorten it, and that took forever. And I was exhausted by the time I was done editing. And then after that, I still couldn't fall asleep. So I don't know. I think it's just this head cold. I feel better this morning. I don't know what the rest of my day is going to look like, but let's hope for the best. Alright, I'm home from school and I'm going to have a chocolate coffee. So basically, when I get home from school, I like to just have my chocolate coffee, and yeah, so as you guys can see, I just wore sweatpants and a sweater today because I'm lazy, I guess you could say. I'm just gonna go into my room. So, I don't know if you guys like my blinds. I actually got them in July. They're not new, but I was gonna say they're new, but and there's my keep calm thing. It's so cool because you can write. Here, I'll put the drink down and show you guys. So basically, what you can do is you can just keep calm up there, and then they give you this little whiteboard and a pen, and you can write keep calm, and I put, you can't really read it, it says and be thankful for what you have. So alright guys, this is one reason I am so exhausted. So I went through the most stressful time in a while today. So I'm in gym class and I set my glasses down with my sweater. The sweater falls down on the floor. The glasses are not on top, they're underneath. I go to pick them up, and then I step on them. And I hear this, or like crack noise or whatever. I'm like, oh my god, I broke the lens. Like, oh my god. Like, frick. And this has happened. So basically, the lens had popped out of this little thing. And this fish wire, or whatever you call it, is what holds the glass in, and I had stepped on this lens, and so basically, guys, what we're gonna have to do is my mom and I are probably gonna have to take the glasses to, like, I don't know, Costco does glasses, or like Lens Crafters, or whatever glasses place, I don't know. I guess they can try to fix them, and it actually is really good, my teacher said, because, or my principal, I guess you could say, because we almost have the exact same glasses, my principal and I, and, ooh, and she basically said, it's good that you didn't break the lens as well, because basically what we could do is just get another pair of frames, take the frames out. Oh my god, Bear is like so hilarious. Did you guys see how he just like looks at you and he's like, nope, I better not go that way, otherwise he'll grab me. And then he runs the other way, and then he's like, arr! And he's like, oh no, what do? I don't know what. And he just runs past me again. I'm like, he's such a amazing trained dog, you know? It's for dinner, I wonder. I really want to eat dinner for some reason. I had a salad for lunch. I don't know, the dressing kind of tastes kind of weird to me. It tastes more like a vinegar oily kind of a dressing, but it was supposed to be a Caesar dressing. So it was really weird. I don't know if it's just my taste buds with this cold or what, but that's one thing I hate about being sick. Is your taste buds, like, they just get all messed up and like something sweet tastes salty and it's like, ugh. Like that's why sometimes when you're sick you don't want to eat or drink anything because it all tastes disgusting. That's why you get dehydrated and then you get even more sick and that's even more terrible. Man, I hate being sick. Anyways, Grandma, what's for dinner? What are we gonna have? Come on, what are we gonna have? It's Bear. What are we gonna have?
Don't know.
Hamburger?
No. What for?
Yeah, but we have hamburger in the fridge. Are we gonna have that?
No. We have rouladen still.
Oh yeah, roulade is so good, guys. Alright.
I can make hamburgers too if you want a hamburger.
Okay, I like hamburger.
The rouladen is there. You can leave that up first.
Okay. Aladdin is like the best thing ever. Like, guys, it's like the best food ever. It's German. It's amazing. You have to taste it to believe it. I still have some left, but it's not even dinner time. It's like only 4:30. Well, I just saw hamburger in the fridge. That's why.
We can have fresh rice.
Okay. Dinner planning.
We can have rouladen and gravy and broccoli and
Okay.
we can have Würstchen. I took out two, but as a snack.
We say Würstchen in this family because we're German. Oh, it's dinner time at our house. I have to just get a plate. There we go. I'm going to get some rice. This looks so good. Just never get spoon. Smells so good, guys. You don't even know. You have to smell it to believe it. I feel starving for some reason. Even though like I ate a big entree salad for lunch, like it always burns off, and I'm like always starving. Oh my god, guys, look at this delicious bean salad. Like, doesn't that just look so good? Oh my god, guys, this is so good. I'm just eating the bean salad because that's probably my favorite part about this plate next to the roulade. I eat the rice more like a side dish, even though it's much more than a side dish, but you know. I'm just listening to the news and they're just talking about this massive storm that hit the UK the other day. It's crazy. Can you believe that? Snow with hurricane winds, like freezing rain, like an ice storm? That's terrible. I thought this rain. Oh my god, guys, that dinner was so delicious. I couldn't finish it all. I'm stuffed. I guess I'm not stuffed, but I left a lot on the plates. Couldn't teach it all. It's so good. Though I kind of wish I could have, but they say you shouldn't eat anymore when you're not hungry. So now I'm just making myself a coffee. Probably going to just watch some TV and then head to bed. So, yeah. That was a long day. Kind of glad it's time to go to bed soon. I mean, that's the thing about weekdays I don't like is you go to school for about pretty much 100% of the day. Wow, guys, that's just crazy how fast the day went by. I mean, like a rocket. I mean, 1 minute you're like your alarm goes off and you're like, I don't want to go to work or school, and you're just like, oh, and then you're like, wait a minute, school's important because school is important. I mean, it's your main source of knowledge, education, scientific facts, and mathematics, and all that stuff. I mean, without school or education, we would not know anything. We wouldn't know math. We wouldn't have smart scientists or all that we know about, like when dinosaurs were here. I don't know, just using that as an example, but school is important. I mean, I like to think about this when I am in school and I'm bored and I'm complaining, like looking at the clock, I'm like, oh, this is so boring, and I'm like hardly listening to what the teachers say anymore. And I say to myself, I'm like, wait a minute. In Africa and the Middle East and countries on that side of the world, lots of kids don't get to go to school either because there are no schools there or they don't have the right to go to school. They don't have a right to an education. They have to work in factories and help out mother at home and with the children. And I mean, for them, it would be like a gift, like, you know, like a gift from above to be able to go to school. And then we're over here and we have all this rights to go to school and we complain and we're like, oh, this is so boring. But you gotta remember that in those countries, they don't have a right to go to school, especially women. And there's a lot of campaigns now. And Malala, I don't even know how to pronounce her name. She's trying to fight for those rights for children to go to school. And yeah, so just think about that next time you complain that school's boring. Just think that those children, it would be a gift from above for them to go to school. Anyways, guys, I guess that was a good day except for my glasses breaking, but what are you gonna do? I mean, life happens. Life goes on. I mean, when you think about people back in those other countries, they have much bigger issues than glasses popping out of a frame. I mean, that's nothing compared to what they have to deal with to even just get a couple grades of rice, you know? So, because when I broke my glasses, I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna ruin my whole day. And I'm like, wait a minute. Don't let this ruin your whole day. Take a deep breath. Life goes on. You'll get through this. You can get them fixed or just replace the frames. Take the other glass out. Replace the frames. It's not like the glass was broken, and even if it was, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. I mean, sure, it would cost a few $100s to get a couple of new frames, but don't let it ruin your whole week or whole day just from one little thing. Alright, guys, that was a crazy day, like I just said. Crazy, happy, fun. I guess, happy Monday once again, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye. Alrighty, guys, don't forget to check out the links down below and to watch yesterday's vlog if you haven't already. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The links for those are down in the description bar. I hope you guys have a good night, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.